How to actually eat less without feeling restricted. If only there was a way to eat fewer calories but maximize satisfaction so the process doesn't feel quite as depriving and restrictive. Well, today I actually want to share with you one little rule that I've found to be really useful with this. I say little, and this does sound subtle, so stick with me, but actually I find this to be a really powerful psychological adjustment. And today I'm not going to talk, I've just given the game away, psychological. I'm not actually going to talk about Ozempic or weight loss drugs or understanding calorie density and, oh, do the volume eating thing so you can eat fewer calories but feel more full. Those things have been covered many times. White potato is the main carbohydrate source. Those pieces of advice, they're rather cliche, still useful, but they're cliche at this stage. I've shared them many times. You've heard them from other channels many times before. Those can all help you feel more satisfied when you're in a weight loss phase. Yes, I concede. But something for me that has given me the edge, I've been reminded of this again recently, even though I've been teaching in this industry for almost a decade now, you still get little reminders of things you forgot to talk about a while ago or forgot about your own nutrition a while ago. One of these for me recently that has made leaning down, I would say it's hard to quantify, 15 or 20% easier, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you throw it in the mixer with all the other mechanisms and tactics that I've just mentioned, calorie density, volume eating, it makes being in a weight loss phase, frankly, so much more enjoyable. Not perfectly easy, smooth sailing all the time, but so much more enjoyable. Cut to the chase, Ryan, for goodness sakes. What I want to talk to you today is about the value of slowing down. Stick with me, because I'll already lose people, because people want the hacks, right? The exciting stuff. Slowing down. I wrote an Instagram post the other day about how actually sometimes it takes me over an hour to finish my morning black coffee, because I sit there and admittedly I'm doing some work, doing some emails with it as well, but I'm sitting there and I'm not perfect with it, right? I'm full of daily stress and responsibility and distraction like everyone, but I'm sipping that black coffee and I'm really trying to not inhale it. He's under control, but there is still a little binge eater deep inside of me and he could just inhale food, beverage, whatever. So I sit there and I have to constantly reinforce this, right? It's not perfect, like I say, but I take a sip of that coffee. If it's good coffee, I can really appreciate it. Oh, that really tastes good. That's lovely. Wow, this is a great way to start my day, and it's a great accompaniment to the emails that I'm working. It sounds so boring. It sounds like such a small thing. But just plain black coffee, I can really appreciate a good coffee. Now, of course, if it's terrible coffee, you're gonna consume that very slowly anyway, so maybe that's a hack in itself. Make really bad, that's my video today. You wanna make it easy to be in a calorie deficit, make terrible food and drink, and therefore, you're gonna eat it very, very painfully and slowly. But no, I can really appreciate it. My daily ginger tea, honestly, that can sometimes take me 90 minutes. A nice ginger tea with fresh ginger I've let sit for a while. I really like it. I really enjoy it. Once you get rid of it sounds so basic, doesn't it? It's plain, yes. Once you get rid of all the food or lots of the food, super processed and really potent and designed to get you rather addicted to it. It's amazing how just simple food can taste really simple, whole foody type stuff can taste really good. So yeah, I enjoy the black coffee, that herbal tea, an hour and a half sometimes. And again, I have to constantly reinforce, otherwise I will just wolf it down. What does this do? What does this do? Like my one pan dinners, really convenient. I come back, I throw everything in a pan, and then I'm good to go. That can take me 20 minutes. That can take 20, 30 minutes. And part of the reason why it takes so long is the volume. Yes, I concede, like the other tactics that I sort of mentioned at the start. I'm doing those things too. It's not just that I'm eating slowly, but adding this in as a little cherry on the cake, just that intention. And like I say, I'm not perfect with this. Sometimes I still do inhale food like the little binge eater I once was. But the days, I notice this, the days where I really make an effort to pay attention to every bite, to really, again, I'm laughing at myself as I say it because it's so cliche. It's a little bit hippie, it's a little bit woo-woo, but like that pink lady apple, taking 2 to 3 minutes to eat it instead of 30 seconds, because I can do that, would you believe? Tasting each bite, the sweetness, obviously it helps if it's a good apple, but the sweetness, the crispness, paying attention, being observant with every bite, pausing, chewing, swallowing, digesting before just smashing down the next bite of it. Just really taking my time. It helps if you're eating socially. If you're eating with others socially, family meals, they can really help because you're having a natter between bites, you can put the fork down. But just constantly reinforce, no, take your time, don't just inhale it. What does this do? Well, nothing nutritionally. The food is still the food. It still contains the macronutrients, minerals, vitamins, antioxidants that it did before. that it did if you eat it really quickly. Nothing has changed nutritionally. What this does, I've noticed though, is the increased perceived satisfaction makes life in a weight loss phase so much easier. I notice on the days that I really pay attention, slow down, take my time like I'm describing, again, not perfectly, but the days that I really do this, the idea that it might be 4 p.m. and I've still got a meal and a nice evening snack left, that's like, wow. Like, it sounds so ridiculous, but I'm like, wow, and I've got loads more food today. That's awesome. It's 4 p.m. I've already eaten lots and I've got loads more food today. That's the difference that this makes. This makes it so, I don't know if I've explained that well. Do you get what I mean? Like, it's a bonus. I've got all this extra food because my satisfaction is so increased because I've been so present, so mindful in the process of my meals prior. Whereas like really busy days where I'm stressed, days where I'm distracted, days where I'm just chowing food down like it's a job, those days, yeah, there is more of a scarcity with food because I've eaten it so quickly. I haven't registered the same level of perceived satisfaction. Again, nutritionally, nothing is actually different. But this, for me, makes living in a weight loss phase so much easier without feeling so deprived, so restricted. I still feel so much more satisfied. And therefore, at that increased perceived level of satisfaction, what this does is it means that I don't have to associate this dieting process that usually feels so tough and so depriving, like such a big commitment. I don't have to associate all this negativity with it. Like, it isn't something to me that involves all of this willpower. Like, the days where I'm controlled, the days where I slow down, the days where I pay attention to my food, this is so cliche what I'm about to say, but it's the first thing that came to me because it's how I feel. Every bite is a gift. So new age, man. High vibrational energy, man. But it's true. Every bite feels like a gift because I'm already at such a high level of perceived satisfaction with my nutrition. So that's what I want to share today. Just that little, but I actually think really powerful psychological adjustment. And like, I get lost in strategy. I get lost in nutrition mechanism here. I make so much video talking about diet. But also, it's the interpretation, it's the way in which you eat. This can make a real difference too. Pausing, slowing down, taking a break between bites, being present and appreciating every little sip, every little morsel of food. Wow, what this can do for increased, I'm repeating myself, but just driving this home, because it does make such a big difference for me. What this does for my satisfaction level in a weight loss phase is, well, it's profound enough for me to make this video. And do you know what? This is the sole reason why you haven't heard me say, food is just function. Food is fuel, rather, excuse me. But food is function. It kind of works as well, fairly interchangeable. But I haven't said food is fuel. Food is fuel. That's something I said a lot last year. I mean, it's kind of correct, isn't it? But I think the association that immediately brings in my mind is, so fill up that tank, baby. Let's get some fuel in that tank fast. Right? Get it down, get it done, get it sorted. Don't make it enjoyment or entertainment. Quite right, and there's good messaging in that, right? There's something nice that's sub-communicated in that idea as food is just fuel, don't pedestalize it too much, don't use it for entertainment or enjoyment, it's just fuel. Just think about it as fuel, just think about it as gas going into... There is something in that. I'm not leaving that entirely behind. What I've realized though too is, I think some of the association, some of the connotation of food is fuel is, yeah, fast, get the tank, get fuel in the tank, get fuel in the tank. And so what I've now landed on, or what's working for me really well now is, food is nourishment. Again, hippie, new age. And it's not like I didn't believe food is nourishment before, but it's just adding that, yeah, it's fuel in the tank, but at the same time, this is something that's nourishing me. Why wouldn't I pay attention? Why wouldn't I really be grateful for it at every bite? So yeah, this has been fantastic. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me check my notes because I've just tangent. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. You can read the full Slim and Sustain rule set if you like and resonate with this. These are my other weight loss non-negotiables that make life in a weight loss phase considerably more easy and thus more sustainable. If you want the full rule set, that will be linked down below. But that's what I want to leave you with today. A little psychological, little but powerful, I think, psychological weight loss hack. Slow down, take your time, appreciate every bite.